Do you remember the days where you would sign up for a live TV streaming service to save money? Well, those days are kind of over because live TV streaming services have gotten more and more expensive. They're still technically cheaper than cable TV, but they're not as cheap as they used to be. But that doesn't mean they're not worth taking a look at. A lot of these services offer really cool features and they're more convenient than the traditional cable or satellite TV packages. Last year I crowned a winner for the best live TV streaming service. I put Sling TV, Hulu Plus Live TV, and YouTube TV head to head, and YouTube TV came out on top. But it's a new year and a lot of things have changed, so let's do another tech battle between the top 3 live TV streaming services. This is YouTube TV versus Sling TV versus Hulu with Live TV. In this tech battle, we're going to compare these live TV streaming services in 4 different categories. Select the winner for each category and in the end, crown a winner. Let's start off with round 1, price. Like I mentioned before, we used to switch over to these live TV streaming services because we wanted to save money, but all of these services have seen a monthly price increase. YouTube TV is now $64.99 and that's $15 more than just a year ago. And there's also premium channels that you can add on for an extra cost. Hulu plus Live TV also raised their prices to $64.99, up $10 from a year ago. Sling TV, when it comes to price, has a few options which once again can be really confusing. This is the worst and best part about Sling. There are 2 basic plans, a Sling Blue and a Sling Orange. If you prefer the Disney-owned channels like ESPN and ABC, Sling Orange is for you. If you're more of a Fox network person like Fox Sports and FX, then you should probably go with Sling Blue. And there's a few other differences when it comes to channel selection with these 2 bundles, but that's the basic gist of it. You can get either the Sling Blue or Sling Orange plan for $35 a month, or you can get both of them combined for $50 a month. That's also not including the huge amount of add-ons Sling has. Remember when I said it was confusing? Well, this is what I'm talking about. Each bundle varies anywhere from $5 to $12 a month depending on the bundle you choose, and there's of course even premium channels that you can add on as well. Now it's nice that there's so many options to choose from. You can kind of tailor your channel selection to what you want. It just makes things really confusing. For example, some add-ons are available to Sling Blue and some add-ons are only available to Sling Orange. It just makes this selection process kind of a complete mess. Hulu plus Live TV has started doing something similar by offering an entertainment add-on as well, not to mention all the premium network add-ons and DVR storage upgrades. But no one comes close to Sling TV when it comes to options and confusion. Because of so many add-ons, Sling TV can easily start costing more than the others, but because you can technically get live TV streaming for the lowest price on Sling, Sling TV takes round 1. Round 2 is features. Look, nowadays, no one has time to watch live TV, which is kind of funny because that's the main focus of these services, but we've all gotten used to watching something when we're ready to watch it. That's where cloud DVR comes in. All 3 services have cloud DVR options, but no one beats YouTube TV. You get unlimited DVR storage, no limits on simultaneous recordings, you can fast forward, pause, and rewind any DVR recordings, and watch from anywhere. Anything you add to the DVR library is saved for only 9 months, but if 9 months isn't enough time to watch something, in reality you just don't have time for TV, so just cancel this service. Hulu plus Live TV gives you 50 hours of DVR storage for free, but there's no fast forwarding through commercials for the free version. You can upgrade to enhanced cloud DVR storage for $10 more, and that gives you the ability to fast forward through those DVR recordings, and it also gives you up to 200 hours of cloud DVR storage. Sling gives you 50 hours free as well, and you can upgrade to 200 hours of DVR storage for $5 more a month. When it comes to simultaneous streams, Sling is once again confusing. You can stream up to 3 devices at the same time with the Sling Blue package channels, but only 1 for Sling Orange channels. I know, I've got a headache already too. Hulu plus Live TV lets you stream 2 devices at once, but you can add unlimited screens for streaming at home or 3 streams when you're on the go for an extra $10 or $15 if you bundle that with the enhanced DVR option. In other words, more money. YouTube gives you 3 simultaneous streams at once, and you can add up to 6 accounts on your YouTube TV for family sharing. Just keep in mind, you still have a 3-stream limit for all 6 accounts combined. So technically, if you have 6 members on this YouTube TV account, they can't all watch YouTube TV at the same time. One thing that's worth mentioning with Hulu is that you also get access to Hulu's large on-demand library, which is a great feature, especially if you're into their original programming. Sling TV and YouTube TV have on-demand content as well, but nothing compared to Hulu. But in the end, when it comes down to features, it's really not close. YouTube TV with its DVR is hard to beat, and because of that, it takes round 2. Round 3 is channel selection. This round is of course going to depend on your area that you live in, but all 3 services have been working hard to add more and more channels. But I wouldn't recommend getting used to having any of these channels because it seems like these networks are always in contract battles with these services, and that means just because a network is on there right now, tomorrow, it could be gone. YouTube TV claims to have 85 plus channels, and in my area in Los Angeles, I got 93 channels, including a decent selection of local channels as well. Hulu plus Live TV claims to give you 65 plus channels, and in my area I got about 74 channels. And there are some channel add-ons for entertainment in Spanish which cost more per month. Sling TV claims to give you 50 plus channels when you bundle the Sling Orange and Sling Blue together, and yes, I was getting about 50 channels. One thing that is glaringly missing from Sling TV though is local channels. Really, you only have NBC and Fox in select markets on Sling Orange. Sling makes it a point to let you know you can easily get local channels with an antenna, but that's just another way of saying we don't offer it, but it's not a big deal. In my opinion, it is a big deal. Having local channels available is something I prefer. Now, technically, you have a pretty big channel selection on Sling because there is a large amount of channel add-on packages. You can add these channel packages on top of the Sling Blue and Orange packages and get even more channels. For example, there's the Comedy Extra add-on, which gives you the Paramount Network, MTV, True TV, just to mention a few. But those channels are actually available on YouTube TV for no extra fee. To be honest, if you're like me and you want the most local channels with your service, go with YouTube TV. But technically, because Sling offers so many channel add-ons, so many channel add-ons, channels you probably never even heard of, for this round when it comes to channel selection, Sling takes it. The final round is UI and performance. I've always hated the classic cable satellite box interface, and Sling TV looks a lot like that. The UI is kind of basic and boring, hasn't really changed. It performs decently, really no issues with streaming programs at all. Hulu plus Live TV is getting better with the UI, but it can still be a little confusing just because you have Hulu's on-demand library kind of thrown in the mix with the Live TV. So finding the right program can be a little daunting, but it also performs good, no issues with streaming, and it's quick. But there's just something special, something really special about YouTube TV. I can't say this enough. It is just so easy to use and find something new to watch. Just look at the Live TV guides. This is Sling, this is Hulu, and this is YouTube TV. I love how YouTube TV gives you that preview of what's on. It's also just a simpler interface. On top, you only have 3 options: library, home, and live. Simple. You can easily understand where to go to find what you want to watch. But just look at Hulu plus Live TV. There are so many options, but this is the case where more is not better. If you click movies, you have on-demand and Live TV thrown together. Look how easy YouTube TV is. I want to make sure I catch all the Laker games. On the search bar at the top of YouTube TV, I search Lakers. It brings them up, it shows me on what networks they're going to be playing on, and I can easily add the Lakers to my DVR and it will record all the games for me. Easy and simple. I don't have to worry about anything else. Let's try the same thing on Sling. When I search Lakers, it brings me up all the upcoming games for the Lakers, which is fine, but there is no way to make sure to record all the Laker games easily. YouTube TV is just so intuitive and useful, not to mention quick and responsive, and because of that, round 4 goes to YouTube TV. So after 4 rounds, it's a tie. Sling TV with 2 and YouTube TV with 2. If you watched my video from last year, this was the same result. But I have to choose a winner because I don't like ties, and just like last year, I choose YouTube TV.
Winner!
Look, it's not cheap. These live TV streaming services continue to get more and more expensive. But one thing hasn't changed. YouTube TV is still my favorite. It's hands down better than Hulu in my opinion, and Hulu's the same price as YouTube TV. And even though Sling TV is cheaper, it can easily get just as expensive, if not more, with all the add-ons. And it still doesn't touch YouTube TV when it comes to UI and features. Maybe live TV streaming isn't for you. Maybe Netflix, Disney, and all those other on-demand services are more than enough. But if you are considering a live TV streaming service, I would definitely try YouTube TV. What do you think? What's your favorite live TV streaming service? Let me know with a comment down below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos just like this one on tech news, reviews, and opinions, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell icon so you don't miss any of my new videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.